I would say generally in agriculture there's always this kind of perception that everything needs to be done as fast as possible and as quick as possible, but I think people need to remember that at the end of the day, if something does happen to you, it affects you for a lifetime, and you can only get lucky so many times. Luck's always going to catch up with you, and that does affect you for the rest of your life. Well, the day started off like any other day, really. Took the tractor to the field and started subsoil, and started off the day around 7:30 or that, and it got to about 3:30, and the wearing metal, a bit of shoe, I thought maybe it needed change, so I got out of the tractor and took the roll pin out and was going to change it, but the shoe was a bit stiff, so I just lifted the hammer thinking nothing of it and give it a hit, and next thing I know, a bit of metal fragmented off the shoe and went straight into my eye. The metal punctured the first couple of layers of my eye, and it bounced off my retina and scarred it, and in a sense I'm really lucky that it didn't implant and go further through my retina, or else I would have had to have my eye taken out. The accident has obviously affected my eyesight drastically, because I obviously can't see out my right eye now at all, but in a way my brain still thinks I've got sight in both my eyes, so my depth perception's completely been threw off. Like whenever I first went back to work, it was quite hard for me to sort of grasp in my head, like you've now got one eye and you have to see the world from a different perspective. What happened to me, I definitely think, was a case of wrong time, wrong place, because if I was an inch taller, an inch shorter, or was stooped over a different way, it would have hit me in the cheek, it would have hit me in the forehead, or it could have flew right past me and I wouldn't have thought anything of it. But it's just the fact that it hit me in my eye, that's whenever I knew I'd done something wrong. Yeah, it's definitely made me more aware of what I do whenever I work and the risks I take. I've definitely slowed down the way I work, and that if I'm going to do something that I realise would put me in danger, I would take a step back and think about what can I do to make that safer, and if I'm picking up a hammer, to take with me to do a bit of subsoil or a bit of ploughing or something, I'd always throw a pair of glasses in with me as well, just in case. I would say I've learnt from working in farming now, looking back, that everyone just gets on with the job and the task at hand, and you just do it necessarily without really thinking about it. And I think that's bad in the sense of everyone's kind of accepted that accidents happen in agriculture, and I think really that we should do more to prevent accidents from happening, and working together to prevent them. Firstly, if somebody thinks farm safety doesn't apply to them, they're completely wrong, because I would have never imagined myself losing sight in one eye and sitting here telling my story now. I would never have thought it in a million years, something that is so simple that can happen to anyone that has so drastically changed my life.